Hello everyone, it's Becca from Becca Books and Bujo, and welcome to a weekend reading vlog. I feel like it's been a long time since I've done just a standard weekly reading vlog, so here we are. I have a few reading goals for the weekend. We're doing absolutely nothing this weekend. I don't think there is a single plan on the calendar, so I've got some goals to read. And the first definitely needs to get done. This is Peace Like a River by Leif Enger. This is my friend's book club pick for the month, and we put it off from last Monday because none of us had finished it, and it will be Monday evening that we will discuss this book, so I need to finish it. I'm like really close, 2/3, 3/4 of the way through, so this is my current listen. Should be able to finish that. I would really like to finish Bridges of Madison County by Robert James Waller. I'm like a third, almost halfway through, so definitely should be able to finish this. Plus, look at these pages. There's like hardly any text on these pages, so should be able to finish this one as well. And then I would like to start ACOMAF. Is that the one I'm reading? A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas, the second in the ACOTAR series. I recently watched a recap video on YouTube. It was a really great video of the first book, ACOTAR, because it's been a while since I've read that one. So I'm ready to jump in to ACOMAF. That'll be my next audio listen after Peace Like a River, and then physically I would like to pick up The River We Remember by William Kent Kruger. I was given an ARC of The River We Remember from NetGalley, so thank you to the publishers of that book. It doesn't come out till September, and I have access to it right now, so I want to start reading that. I love William Kent Kruger. I'm so excited to start The River We Remember. So those are the goals, 4 kind of goals. Finish Peace Like a River, finish The Bridges of Madison County, start ACOMAF, and start The River We Remember. What a crazy time. Let's go. Oh, and first of all, I should say, it's Friday at lunchtime, and Willie and I are going out on a little lunch date to our local deli. So let's go get some lunch. It's the end of the workday. We made it through the week. Woohoo. Okay. Before I go pick up the kids, I just wanted to share that over lunch and a little bit of time that I had in the afternoon when I was just doing pretty menial tasks, I was able to finish listening to Peace Like a River. And okay, let me tell you, I was ready to DNF this book a long time ago, 30% of the way through the book. But I was like, no, I need to keep going because it is our book club book. And it's the book I chose for book club. So I had to read it, right? I need to be able to discuss it with that group of ladies. But I was really bored throughout all of it. And let me tell you, the last 10% completely changed. Well, maybe not completely changed, but really redeemed the book for me. One thing I gotta say, I listened to it, like I said, and the narrator's voice sounded like Dwight Schrute or Rainn Wilson from The Office, and maybe that was a distraction. So I'm gonna say, this book I do want to keep. This was one of my self-destruct books for 2023, and I got to it. I'm going to keep it. And I think if I ever pick it up again, I would like to read it physically. I also would maybe like to read it with a church group or a faith-based group because, well, I'll be interested to see what some of my gals in my book club have to say. But there was a lot of themes based around faith and religion, Christianity, more so. And the last 10% really made me think, like, the vision that Reuben, the main character, has about what the afterlife is like this river. And I really liked that imagery. I didn't even say what this book is about. It's about Ruben, his two siblings, and his dad. His dad has kind of always been able to perform miracles that there's no way to explain. And then one day, a terrible tragedy happens. His brother, Davey, Ruben's brother, Davey, is put in jail for something that he has done. And then he escapes jail, Davey does, and his family goes and tries to find him in North Dakota. So it's like taking place in my neck of the woods, which I kind of enjoyed, but I was just like, ultimately, it was a slog to get through. But like I said, the last 10% really made me think. And then I feel like if I had that knowledge from the last 10%, I might enjoy reading the first 90% again. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, my first goal of the weekend is done, to complete Peace Like a River. I think ultimately I'm glad that I read it. Okay, I'm gonna go get the kiddos this afternoon, evening. I think we're just gonna hang out at home. Willie filled our little swimming pool that we have, and I think we're grilling hot dogs and corn on the cob. So should be a good relaxing evening. Maybe I will read physically while we are out by the pool.
Yummy. Some people like to eat grapes and cheese. Yeah.
Hi, Mabel. Mabel's for sweet corn. She loves it. It's looking a little eerie. I think it's gonna storm, but we are still outside playing. The kids are in bed. Mabel's asleep. Theo is working on it. And I'm just so cold. So I think I'm gonna take a bath. That always warms me up. And I will read. See how far I can get in this book tonight. I could finish it, maybe. Three things. It's bedtime. I'm sleepy. That's one thing. It's bedtime and I'm sleepy. Number two, did I ever show you guys my new, my hair, my new sweatshirt? Bookish. My hubby got that for me for my birthday. I love it. And number three, I finished Bridges of Madison County. The Bridges of Madison County. And I really liked it. I didn't realize it was going to be that much of a love story when I first started it, I guess. Yeah, I guess I didn't know what it was about. And The Bridges of Madison County doesn't scream a romance title to me, but it was a really good romance. I liked it. I think I'll end up giving it 4 stars. Anyway, I've completed 2 of the 4 reading goals I set out for myself this weekend. It's too late for me to start a different book tonight, and so I'm hoping that Willie will want to read this with me. We've just been slowly reading this aloud to each other before bed some nights. And so we'll see if we can read this. And it's the truth. Toddlers are a-holes. Okay, well, that's our Friday. Tomorrow, we're not doing anything. I hope we can sleep. I'll talk to you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Happy Saturday. We are on our way to the toy store. Right, Theo? Are you excited? He's very excited. He's just being shy this morning. Anyway, it's just a little bit of a drive to the toy store, but we thought we needed to do something today. At first, we thought we could go mini golfing because there's a mini golf course at the toy store, but we're not quite sure how that will work with a 3 and a 1-year-old. What do you think? Shy. Anyway, we'll see, but we're gonna go to the toy store. There's lunch there, so we're gonna have lunch, make a little morning of it. Should be good. Like I said last night, I finished both of the books that I wanted to finish already this weekend. So on the way down to the toy store, I might start reading The River We Remember on my Kindle, or I could start listening to ACMAF. There's so many options. What should I do, Theodore? Listen to ACMAF or start the River book?
Is PJ Masks still?
Oh, I paused it. We're listening to PJ Masks also. Theodore is. But should I listen to a book or read a book?
House book.
We are distracted. Should I listen or read? You get to choose. Read. Okay, I'll start reading The River We Remember by William Kent Kruger. Woohoo! Oh, he changed his mind to listen. Oh dear.
Recorded Books and One Click Digital present A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. Narrated by Jennifer Ikeda.
Let's go. That's fun.
I'm gonna take a walk with my baby.
Okay,
Come on, Mom.
I'm coming. What'd you find, Willie? Yeah, this is. Toot? That book is called Toot. Yep, you want to get it in that hole. That's not the way you hold it, buddy.
I'll show you. You turn it around, put 2 hands on there, and you pop it in. Oh, that was so close. Your turn.
Woo! Good job! Hello. Happy Saturday afternoon. We just got back from our fun morning at the toy store. We went mini golfing, which is crazy. I can't believe the kids handled 18 holes of mini golf. They did so well. I'm so happy that we got to do that. It was really fun. Went on the merry-go-round, got lunch. They each got a little toy. Theo got some magnet cubes. They're not magnet tiles, they're little squares. And then Mabel got a stroller for her dolls. She loves babies right now. So a stroller would be fun for her to push around. Anyway, we got home and I watched the Season-a-thon Academy announcements. Completely Melanie hosts Season-a-thon, which is her readathon that happens every season. And in the fall, it is Season-a-thon Academy, which I love. I always loved signing up for courses at school. And so this is just like that. You get to choose your courses, choose which books fit for which courses, and I'm very excited to participate. Yeah. So now I kind of want to go figure out what books I'm going to read for all those courses, but it is nap time for Mabel and Theo has some quiet time, so I might either get some reading done or take a nap. Even though we got to sleep in this morning a little bit, I still think a nap sounds nice. Anyway, I'll check in with you a little bit later. mind this year to go through some bins in our storage room. So I went through this bin already. It's a bin of bags. And we have some drawstrings in there, some more fashionable bags, and some wet bags. And then I decided to keep a bag out. Oh, sorry, dropped you. I decided to keep a bag out to use as my purse for the rest of the summer. A Vera Bradley. I really do enjoy Vera Bradley bags. And then we have a whole stack of bags right here that we're ready to part with. Either donate or sell, depending on the state of them. Whether they're usable again or not, or sellable. Okay, anyway, Willie made me a pineapple julep. And I'm gonna go through these other bins. I think this one is stationery supplies. Oh yes, stationery supplies. And the other one is flute music. So we'll see. In my crafty bin, I found this book that I was going to scrapbook our honeymoon. This is our Duluth trip honeymoon thing. The year after we got married. We did all these things, all sorts of fun stuff, but obviously never filled it. I have a bunch of pictures that maybe someday I'll put the pictures in. Let's read your book. Spots on my shoes. Spots on my shoes. Can you say shoes? Good job. Stripes on my socks. Can you say socks? Good job. Zigzags on my shorts. Can you say shorts? Checks on my shirt. Can you say shirt? Good job. Diamonds on my hat. Can you say hat? Hat. Yep, a hat goes on your head. Hat goes on my head. Good job, Mabel. You read a book. High five. Nice. Shoes. Are they untied? Yeah. How do we tie them? Shoes. Should we read it again?
Yeah.
Spot on my shoes.
Oh no, monster wheels are spinning up. The muddy swamp, they're getting stuck. With secret gadgets, they're in luck.
We've got the kids to bed pretty early today because Mabel got a shorter nap and Theo did not nap at all. So the kids are in bed. It's 7:15, and while Willie does some stuff upstairs, I'm gonna read more of The River We Remember at nap time. I took a nap, but I also read 2 chapters. I'm on chapter 3, and it's cool so far. I don't know, the way William Kent Kruger writes, he has great characters, he has a great story, and it draws you in right away. So I'm enjoying this. I'm gonna sit here and read until Willie is done, and then maybe we'll watch The Office, or I don't know, maybe we'll watch a movie tonight. Who knows? The world is our oyster. But while we watch something, I might cross stitch, or going through those bins, I found some puzzle books, a crossword puzzle book, and a word jumble book. So those could be fun to do while we watch something too. Anyway, okay, let's read. Okay, I've got to chapter 6 in The River We Remember. I thought I should just tell you a little bit about it. In this book, we are following a bunch of characters in the small town of Jewel, Minnesota. At the very beginning of the book, so no spoilers, a body is found in the Alabaster River, which is the river that flows through their county. This body is basically eaten by catfish, so there's not much left of the body, but they know immediately who it is because it is this notorious landowner in their county and in their city, Jimmy Quinn. And so in these first few chapters, we are following the sheriff, the town sheriff, who is looking into this death, and if it's murder, if it was accidental, we don't know. But we're also just seeing all of these other different characters showing up, the family of Jimmy Quinn, various townspeople, and it's just like really great start of a story. So I'm enjoying this a lot. Now, I think that there's some laundry for me to fold, and I want to keep reading Akamath, A Court of Mist and Fury. I started it on the drive to the toy store this morning, but didn't get very far. Basically just, we are starting off with Feyre. Feyre, is that how you say her name? She is kind of just in her head about all the happenings that occurred at the end of ACOTAR, which was traumatizing, to say the least. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm gonna go fold laundry and listen to Akamath. Also, this is a long audiobook, 24 hours. Happy Sunday. Good morning. It is barely morning, 11:47. We got up and went to church this morning and got home, made pancakes, and now it's almost nap time for Mabel and quiet time for Theo. We're trying to convince him to watch The Lion King. We'll see if that works. Anyway, how much has changed since the last time we chatted about reading? I've got a few more chapters into The River We Remember. So good. There's like this mystery, obviously, of trying to solve who has murdered Jimmy Quinn, but it's like you can't quite figure it out. It's a little tricky. There's some things going on that are questionable, and I don't really understand where it's going, but it's good. Okay, that's all I've got for now. We'll see if I get any reading done during quiet time. We're also wanting to just clean up our bedroom a little bit. We have this dresser that just has a bunch of crap on it, and it's kind of the burial grounds for anything that needs to go somewhere, but we don't have a spot for. Anyway, so that's maybe what we'll get up to today. I recently filmed an unhaul. I don't think that will go up until after this video, but I need to list some books on Pango. So I have these to list. I already listed these. Don't worry, I'm not listing this. It just was on this shelf, which is where I take my pictures. I need to haul this. Anyway, so I'm going to list all of these on Pango, and then those ones will be going in Little Free Libraries. Let me know if you want me to do like a Little Free Library video where I drop things off and then possibly find some books. We have 1, 2, 3 little libraries in my town, but could maybe go to some other ones. I don't know, could be fun. Let me know in the comments if that would interest you. Anyway, I am just probably going to listen to something while I put some of these books on Pango. Hi, Daddy.
How's it going?
It's going good.
Sorry. Take it. No.
Willie made us chicken fried rice, right, children? And egg rolls.
Those are frozen.
Well.
Mom.
Theodore loves his new Magna cubes.
Do they have?
Can you show me your rocket, Theo?
Huh?
Oh, that's your phone.
I mean, I can show the new walk.
Let me see your new rocket. And Mabel's just sitting in a box. Right, Mabel?
Is that one a new rocket ship? Like planet.
Whoa, that's cool.
No, it's not done yet.
Oh, okay.
We have to put these wings on.
Oh, the wings on, of course. Now is it done?
Yep.
Holy smokes!
Spaceship
That's so cool, Theo.
all the time.
Mabel is still in her
You have
box.
to be careful with it now.
Ah! It's now Sunday evening. The kids are in bed, and I've basically been listening to Akamath all day long, and I am only 7% of the way through. It's a long book. It's enjoyable. It's not like amazing, but it's still a good time. Now Willie and I are gonna watch some of The Office. He got me some ice cream, and yeah, that's probably what we'll do the rest of the evening. I might check in one more time before bed. Talk to you then. We ended up watching 2 episodes of The Office. The last one we just left off on was season 4, episode 10, called Branch Wars, where Dwight, Jim, and Michael go to Utica Branch and try to pull a prank on that branch because Karen, who is now the branch manager, is trying to steal Stanley. So that was a funny one, a good one to end off on, and I'm very behind on listening to the Office Ladies podcast, so we'll see how much I could listen maybe tomorrow during work, but we'll see. That's the weekend. Thanks so much for coming along. I was able to finish 2 books, start 2 new books. Again, like I said, I'm like 7% of the way through Akamath, and I think like 15% of the way through The River We Remember. So it was a great weekend. Good family time, got some good things done around the house, and lots of reading done. So, like this video on your way out, consider subscribing to my channel if you would like to see more bookish and bullet journaling content from me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!